plenty of us men have the misconception that being single is being weak. And I'm here to dispel that and to also tell you why it might be in your best favor to be single for prolonged periods of time. Now, naturally, I'm someone who gets a little bit of FOMO when I'm single, okay? I can admit that. I've struggled with that for some time. And even when I've been in periods of growth where I should have not been with someone, I've still felt this ever-present need. Like, I need to be with someone. If I'm not in a relationship or I'm not seeing this girl, even if casually, right, then there's something wrong. And that's just not how it should be, right? Because I'm a guy, and so I should just be dating in female presence in a romantic sense constantly. Because why not, right? But in doing some self-reflection, I have come to the realization that having these prolonged periods of time of being by myself and working on myself have really benefited my dating life as a whole and how I approach relationships. So, little story time. When I first graduated college, I moved out to a place pretty far into the boonies, right? It was pretty far off the map. The median age of the street that I lived on was 75 or so. Like, it was an old, retired street. A lot of successful people in their careers. I befriended a lot of them. I'd go on walks with some of these people that were old enough to easily be my parents. And that was something that I really enjoyed, was gathering their wisdom. But I lived there for a year. And so this is when I was 23 years old that I moved out to this place. And let me tell you, there were a lot of times that I felt quite lonely. And I felt like I was removed from these big cities where there were a lot of young people around where I could bond and gather with. But that was one of the best things that could have happened to me, moving to this place really remote. And the reason for that is because it taught me how to be alone and to be by myself and to realize being by myself is not a bad thing. And if I can get to the point where I can be comfortable being by myself, that is a superpower. Because people, especially in my age range today, are very poor at being by themselves. They get lonely, they get insecure, they might feel depressed, they turn to vices. So if you can thrive being alone, that will help you so much in your relationships. It has helped me to be much more patient and understanding and to view being with somebody as really icing on top of the cake. Because I know that I don't have to be. In fact, I can be by myself and I can flourish being by myself. But being in someone else's presence is one of the niceties of life, one of the luxuries of life. Okay, the other thing is being by yourself is good because it teaches you to not necessarily settle for people that come into your life that could turn into something romantic, right? We all know that there are people that come into our lives that might express interest, that deep down we're like, you know what, that would not be the best match for me. Maybe some of their habits don't align with yours. They might bring out vices, and for sake of the argument, it might not just be a good fit, okay? And so when you learn to not say yes to every opportunity that presents itself, you get more self-respect, and you start to realize, okay, I am looking for someone who can bring value into my life. And if you've especially gotten to the point where you're comfortable being by yourself, you understand I can bring value into someone else's life. And that just starts to build your confidence, right? And then one of my favorite reasons to be single is because it gives you more financial and time resources to put into yourself. And that might sound selfish, and inherently, right, you are working on yourself, you're focused on yourself, but that makes you such a better person and candidate for attracting the people that you want in your life into your life. You can work on getting more fit. You can work on your finances. Maybe you can get a second job. Maybe you can work on getting promoted so you don't have to get a second job. and you can strengthen your relationships with your friends, your family, right? All this sounds super idealistic. I get it. Maybe it's like, come on, really? But we all want the best that we can get for ourselves. And a better way to be present in relationships and to get respect and get the types of people that you really want to date, the types of people you have dreamed about, is to use time when you're not with people to develop yourself into someone who attracts the people that you've always dreamed of. So, sounds cheesy, sounds cliche, but those are 3 reasons that being single can be great. And I don't think you should always try. Learn from me. I don't think you should always try to be in a relationship or talking to someone, because you need self-reflection, time to self-reflect and to grow as a person, to learn what you like, to learn what you dislike. And that is going to help you to be more informed for your future relationships. It's going to make you make better decisions in the future as well. So, hope this video provided some value, and I hope that you guys and gals were able to relate to this. Stay strong, keep getting after it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.